Whether you're watching this live or the recorded playback, please take a second to follow me on Twitch and subscribe to me on YouTube so you don't miss any upcoming content. We are back to Disney Dreamlight Valley tonight. I didn't really have anything planned. I guess we could try and do some Sally quests if we can level her up. But I also want to do maybe a little decorating, so that's kind of the plan, I guess, tonight. So we'll see. But we're going to just kind of jump right on into it. As you can see, I got a new outfit. This is the outfit you get when you finish the Flynn Rider quests. First things first, we are going to check the shop to see if there's any good stuff we can buy. I'm pretty sure it's nothing I haven't already gotten, but it doesn't hurt to look. I don't do headbands. Nothing good, nothing good. This is a little unfortunate. I kind of wish that, like, they wouldn't put items in the shop that you already bought, because more than half the time, I'm like, I already have all of this, and I can usually just buy it again. And since Sally is right here, we are going to do our daily conversation, and also let's just hang out with her, so we have her here. Do her daily conversation real quick to get those XP points. And then we'll head over to Eternity Isle to check the store over there, since all three stores now have different items, which is wonderful, but at the same time not wonderful because I never get anything new. Very rarely do I get anything new here. It gets a little frustrating, but again, what are you gonna do? I think Sally's actually the last one I have to level up to. Yeah. Which actually I have to go back to the valley and let's just get rid of these. I have to go back to the valley and finish her quest because that's kind of where her quests are. So I'll have to find that last dried plant and then we can finish that up, but I wanted to kind of just check the shops first. I feel like everything is so quiet. Is there any game volume here? I'm gonna actually check. I don't hear anything. There we go. Let's do that. Turn that on. I don't actually hear anything. Oh, okay, there it is. Alright, I have to turn my volume way up for whatever reason in order to hear anything, but as long as there's volume, I guess that's okay. So, let's continue on to the shop. Looks like I have all of this stuff as well, which is frustrating. So let's go to the bind and see if we can find anything there. Gets a little frustrating because it's like I have everything where I'm like, oh, I don't think I have that, and then it's like, oh, yep, I guess I do. Well, oh, I don't have that. You never know. I try to pick up a lot of the basic stuff just because, again, you never know when you're decorating something. And it's like, oh, that thing in the shop that I should have bought that I didn't buy because at the time I was like, I don't know what I would do with this. And now it would be perfect for this situation. Alright, so we're gonna go back to the valley and we're gonna do some Sally quests. Or finish the Sally quest. Maybe. There we go. I've actually lately have been in some forums and stuff, and I didn't notice, but people are saying that the tree seems to grow. And I don't necessarily know if my tree has been growing. Maybe it has, because I never really paid attention to it, but I guess people have noticed that while finishing quests and progressing in the game, the tree on the well grows, which is interesting. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on it from now on, because I'm actually kind of curious to see it for myself. Alright, let's get rid of some of these, because we're here, so why not? Oh, we're getting memories. Which is good. I've been slacking on the memories. That's another thing ooh, actually, speaking of slacking, I've been slacking on the critters. I still don't have any of these. I know this one only appears on Saturdays, but I gotta figure out the schedule on these other ones, because these are the only ones I don't have. Not that it's a big deal, because I don't really care a whole lot for these last couple. But it'd be nice to have, just to say I have them, you know? Alright, so let's find... Oh! I don't know how I missed that. Where did that one come from? Alright, so I gotta figure out where to find this last dried-ass plant. Check all the nooks and crannies. So I'm not 100% sure of where it's gonna pop up. Oh, well, that's where it popped up. As I say it. Alright, go back to the mines, okay. Do I need to have dry wood? I don't know if I need to have dry wood on me. I better get some dry wood. Well, it's actually telling me to go back, so maybe I already have it in there. I don't remember where I left off on this quest, unfortunately. But let's, we'll just give it a go. Ah! I'm an asshole. Alright, I know where I went wrong, because initially I did collect dry wood, and then I think I put it in my house, because I was just kind of like clearing out my inventory. Which, not a big deal. I know where I can get some dry wood, so it's not a huge task. I might as well collect all of this, because I'm pretty sure I need dark wood as well. So since I'm over here, we might as well just kind of collect it all. Somebody just messaged me on Facebook. Alright, anyway. Just check this. What is happening right now? Oh. Kyle just reposted the vlog, so you guys, just as a reminder, it actually aired, or premiered a little earlier tonight. I fucked up by accident when I was setting it up. But if you are interested in seeing what I do outside of game streaming, I also do some vlogging on YouTube, so check out my vlog channel. The link is right there in the chat. But if you're watching the playback on YouTube right now, it's also in the description box below. There is a new vlog every Monday night, usually at 8:15, but for whatever reason, I fucked up and it premiered at like 7 o'clock, so it's there if you want to watch it. This week, Kyle went to Kentucky for Show of Shows, which if you don't know what that is, it's like a big military collector's show. A lot of like grenades and guns and uniforms and all sorts of like World War II stuff. And anyway, you'll see it in the vlog if you want to watch it, but it's actually pretty cool. Kyle collects a lot of ordnance stuff. If you're familiar with the vlogs, you've seen the World War II Jeep that he has, which is dope to ride around in the nice weather. He was actually considering selling it because he wants to buy another one. And I told him, I was like, well, you don't sell that thing until you buy another one because I like riding around in it. So it's, yeah, it's a lot of fun. We actually, I think, have a few vlogs of where we're taking rides in the Jeep. So if that's something that interests you, definitely check out our vlog channel. Be sure to subscribe so you get the alerts for when we drop a new vlog. Like I said, it's usually every Monday night at 8:15, but for whatever reason, it premiered earlier this week. Anyway, back to our game. Alright, I'm gonna sell all this stuff. The only reason I'm collecting it is because I know it'll level her up a little bit, and also because I kind of need the money. I spent some monies this week. So we are going to catch up. Which reminds me, I actually finished my labyrinth in this game, so I will show you guys that as soon as we go over to the bind. Let's finish the Sally quest and just kind of make some of my monies back. Alright, that looks good. I think that's all of it, right? Yeah. So we'll sell this stuff, and then I'll have to unload. I still actually have to grab that stuff, but they don't get XP for Wally's Garden for some reason, so I don't know if I should even really bother. Oh, we could sell that. Actually, you know what? Sell that, because I think I need the other thing. Alright, so let's wrap this up. Oh, I have to bring them to her, apparently.
We have a lot to talk about.
Oh dear, Madison, look. It's knocked over and all the compost is gone. I literally just handed you a bunch of shit, so I don't know what you mean. After all our hard work, who could have done this? A compost demon.
Uh-huh.
Oh, do you have demons in Dreamlight Valley too? Ones that make their homes in compost? Nah, that was just a joke. I have no idea. What do you think happened? I wonder if one of the critters got into it. So what's our next step then? We need to do something to secure the compost bin. Well, if it's If it is a critter, maybe we should try to trap it so it can be relocated to a part of the valley where it won't disturb the compost. Good idea. I can look into crafting a humane trap for our mystery critter. I should probably include some dream shards. A little magic should help the trap resize itself for whatever stumbles into it. Good luck, Madison.
Be careful out there.
Yeah, good luck. Alright. I don't even know what kind of critter I am building a trap for, so... could be interesting. Alright, so let's go to my workbench, craft a trap. Well, that's an interesting looking trap. Okay. Gotta run back and forth, back and forth. Story of my life. I'm gonna put this over here. Alright.
I just love all the pretty flowers.
Let's bring this over to Sally. There you go, Sally. 1 prime critter trap. Thank you. Now we just have to place it. Okay. There, that should help us find our troublesome visitor. Do you have any ideas which kind of animal is after the compost?
How fun.
It's gotta be a raccoon. That makes sense. I've heard that they like to dig in the trash and rubbish. Well, we won't catch anything by staying here. I'm going to work on refilling the bin. Could you help me fetch some worms? Why do we need worms? Sure, but why? Okay, that answers. Oh, worms love compost. They eat it and it helps make soil quicker. Okay, fair enough. I'm sure you'll find some if you dig in the Glade of Trust. Okay, I'll start looking. Yeah. Now I gotta go look for fucking worms. Good thing I'm dressed for this, like, quest. I'm not in, like, a pretty dress or anything. I'm, like, dressed like I am on a mission. To go dig up some worms, I guess.
Everyone here is wonderful.
Jesus Christ. Let's, while we're here, clean up the area. Get all the extra stuff we can get. Yay! Memories! Alright. I guess we're digging up some worms, so where should we start? I don't see anything that kind of sticks out other than some moonstones over there, so we're gonna go and scoop those up. Which actually reminds me, I should check and see if the store has updated, or the shop has updated. Let's find out. No! The shop doesn't update for a while still. 37 hours and 37 minutes. Wow. What are the odds that I just clicked on it in that time frame? I was actually debating on getting this, but I'm like, I don't know what I would really do with that. I'd have to make like a cafe out of it, and I don't really have anything to make a cafe out of it yet, so it would just be like a waste of moonstones. And I don't really care about this, to be quite honest. I don't even know what this is from. Oh, Zootopia. Yeah, I just can't foresee spending moonstones on that. If anything, I kind of want to get this stuff for Stitch and also Belle's bundle. But again, I'm kind of... only got 10,000 moonstones, so I don't want to waste them in case something pops up in the store. Oh, this might be worms. This looks suspicious. Wormies! Alright, so we got some worms. Then we gotta find the rest of the worms. Alright. I don't see any more fucking worms. Where am I supposed to find these worms? I feel like the first one was kind of easy. Where do I find this? Check behind Tiana's house. Ain't looking like nothing. Oh, I forgot to move the bowl. So I had Tiana's house over here at some point, but I eventually ended up kind of trying to decorate it. I was really trying to figure out what to do with this area. Because, in all honesty, I fucking hate this area. I have no inspiration on what to do with it. So I kind of just leave it as is. But I did try to do a little something here with Tiana's house. I figured, like, I didn't really want to put her over here. It just kind of seemed like that's where she should be. That's kind of, you know, like the bayou. I don't really know what a bayou is because I'm not from Louisiana, but I assume that it seems like it means like swamp. So here she is, you know? Alright, I don't know where to find these fucking worms. Walked around the whole area and not one worm. Well, I shouldn't say not one. I did find one, but I didn't find any more wormies. This... oh, that is it. Okay, there we go. We found two. They're just a little bit more hidden, I guess. Alright, so we're gonna have to keep our peepers open. Oh, a marshmallow. There we go. Found them. Alright, cool. Let's go bring them back to Sally. Christmas, I wish this never ends. I don't know why that song came to mind. Oh yeah, Jack and Sally. That's right. Yeah. Some old school Blink-182. Where the fuck is Sally? She not in here? Was I bamboozled? I was bamboozled. I thought she would still be in here. Apparently not. Why are you in the plaza and not in the mines where I left your ass? Get over here. Here's your stupid worms. Oh, Madison. Is it okay? Did I bring you the right worms? Yes, these will do nicely. I think they'll like their new home. It's filled with worm food. I'm happy for the worms. Just wait. After a night in the compost, they'll be the happiest and healthiest worms you've ever seen. That's great. Why don't you meet me in the Vitelli mines? We can introduce the worms to their new home and see if our trap caught anything. Well, why don't you do that? But alright, sure. Let's go, you long-legged, long-neck fucking corpse. I hate her. I'm sorry. I don't care. I don't know what the hype is about Nightmare Before Christmas. I've never understood it. I don't understand. I don't care about Jack and Sally. Never cared about Jack and Sally. I don't get the hype. I just don't. I just don't. I think it's stupid. People have become too obsessed with Nightmare Before Christmas. Like, I almost think that it's like a... Wow, Mike Wazowski. That seems legit.
Hey there.
Mike, you're not a raccoon. No kidding. But more importantly... Your automat's broken, I'm stuck and can't get out. Okay. Automat? Yeah, an automated food delivery machine. Oh, what do you call it? That's not what it is. Hold on a sec, let me get you out of here. What an idiot.
Oh yes.
Ah, much better. Thanks, medicine.
Right.
So, can you explain why you were nabbed trying to get into Sally's compost bin? Who said anything about compost? I'm here for the food. I was minding my own business when I picked up the delectable scent of some 5-star seasoning. You're eating the compost? You mean the seasoning? And yeah, why wouldn't I? It's clearly the best flavoring available in the valley, though I have no idea why it was completely unintended. It was just sitting there, so I thought I'd help myself, but then, well, I was trapped. Okay, I think I see the problem here. There is not a dispenser for seasoning. You feeling alright, Madison? Why are you asking me if I'm feeling alright? Are you feeling alright? There's clearly fabulous seasoning inside that container, and I'm not supposed to eat it. Okay, maybe Sally should explain this to you. Yes, leave it to Sally to explain. Alright, just kind of sit here and let her explain this nonsense. I never read these. It just seems like a very much waste of my time. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. I do when it's between characters I actually like. Alright, so.
You know something? Can't remember the last time I had so many great neighbors.
So how do you feel about the compost project? I'm very pleased, now that we solved the question of who was eating it, of course. Hopefully you'll get enough for your garden soon. As long as Mike sticks to our bargain, I should have some ready very soon. Thank you, Madison. I'm not sure I would have been able to get to the compost bin. I'm not sure I would have been able to get the compost bin going so quickly without your help, or figured out who was eating it. And now I can finally start growing my Halloween garden. Soon I'll have as much henbane, witch hazel, and worm's wort as I need. That's great. Oh, well, that's what I'm here for. Happy to help. I'm so grateful. And here, now that I have the soil for my plants to grow, you should have the compost bin. That's great. Thanks for giving me the fucking trash can. And some dirt. That's very nice of you. Thanks, Sally.
Lovely.
Now, I'll just grab the seeds I brought from Halloween Town and plant out my garden. That's great. You do that. I'll just fuck right off. Oh, by the way, are we still hanging out? Because I still have to, like, level your ass up so I can be done with this nonsense. Yeah. Come on. You're coming with me, I guess. Actually, How much are you even leveled up? What level are you at?
Hello again.
Ugh, 5. We're only halfway there. Alright, let's get this over with. Sorry I'm being so miserable about this, but like, literally, I just could care less about these 2 fucking characters. In all honesty, I think I'd rather do like Gaston quests than these characters, and that says a lot because I fucking hate Gaston. Like, I honestly, it was painful to do his quests, but I mean, this is just, at least there was an element of like hate to it, you know? Like, there was like, I have to do this, and like, you know, he has like some, what's the word? There's, I don't want to say substance, because it's not that he has substance to his character, but there at least was just like, there was something there, you know? Like, there was something to hate, there was like something to just interact to. Like, these are just 2 boring ass characters that just like, I just really couldn't care any fucking less about. Like, it's honestly painful to just do their quests. Thankfully, once you're done with quests in this game, like, you usually don't have to deal with them, and because I can't foresee them, like, intertwining these 2 characters with any other characters, I think, I'll be done with them for quite some time, unless they add more characters from Nightmare Before Christmas. But, again, I can't foresee them doing that just because there are so many other characters that people have been asking for, and it looks like the lineup for the next few months are, like, good characters that are coming. So just kind of looking forward to that. So I'm just trying to wrap this up as quickly as I possibly can. I might actually end up just kind of banging it out off screen, or off stream, not off screen. Screen! Jesus Christ. Anyway, yeah, so again, just can't fucking stand these characters. And nothing against Gameloft, like, don't get me wrong, I think that they did the best they could with the quests that they provided for these characters, but it's just like,
This place is for cats' pajamas.
I don't know, I just can't stand them. I just truly just don't get the hype for Nightmare Before Christmas. Jesus Christ. What was that? Which alert was that? I'm not sure how to pronounce your username. Is it Medwin? Is that how you pronounce it? Hopefully it is. Thank you for giving Pando a treat, and also thank you so much for following. Really appreciate the support. Let me give you a shout out. Do you stream as well, or do you just watch?
Oh, great to see you.
Alright, so since Sally, I think, is the last one I have, which obviously it is, we have to level her up to level 7, so let's head over to the bind. Actually, we'll head over to Mount Olympus, because I have some stuff to harvest over there that'll level her up a little bit. Well, maybe not level her up, but it'll give her XP to eventually level her up. I also moved a lot of this stuff around in this area. I moved the trees over here. Just because it was blocking Flynn's house, and we can't be having that. Flynn Rider is a character I prioritize over here. Fucking love him. the epitome of dream guy. I always say like Kyle kind of resembles him a little bit because he's got like the chin. I know. I have like a sickness. But yeah, no, Kyle kind of, he could pull off a Flynn Rider cosplay, I think. I should think. Like, look at this. Flynn, get your ass over here. Totally could, like, he's got the fucking jawline. He could totally pull it off. And if he grew his hair out just a little bit more, totally pull it off.
Timon and I are the
Ah,
bestest of best.
obsessed. Again, I have a sickness. It's called, Cinderella syndrome? Or Peter Pan syndrome? I don't know, one of the two. I forget which is which. I think actually Peter Pan syndrome is like never growing up or like never wanting to grow up. I think Cinderella syndrome is like the whole like happy ever after Cinderella story type of deal. I have Rapunzel syndrome. That's what I have. Anyway. Hi, Flynn. Alright, I have to clear this out. And then I have to sell those vegetables. Alright. Anyway, Flynn Rider, definitely the best male character. I can't even say he's a prince, because he's not a prince. He was a thief. And then he ended up being like a great guy. Which sounds weird to say, but it happens in Disney. You know? Like, the bad guy sometimes ends up being the good guy.
How's it going?
Alright, so. Get rid of all this, because, you know what? I'm gonna keep those, because the persimmons, I think I could use some more of in my little farmer's market. So we're gonna go in here real quick. Is it this one? Yeah, I knew I could use more. Alright. This is my little farmer's market. Just a little something something to store extra foods. We're gonna head over to the Beanstalk Marshes just because I want to show you guys like what I did here. I finally finished my little labyrinth. I got all the hedges. We'll do an overview real quick. Like, look at this. I still have to decorate in between, but I'm really hyped that I was able to kind of finish this, and it goes all the way down here to where like my house is over here. But I wanted like just some mazes and like, you know, I felt like this was the area to do it, you know. I might also maybe progress over into the Fallen Fortress just because there's nothing going on over here, and I feel like that would be pretty cool to just have this whole entire area just a labyrinth, and then the Wild Woods just kind of be like a magical like carnival area. So we're gonna see how that goes, but that's kind of the idea that I'm shooting for. So a little at a time. These hedges actually cost a lot of fucking gold coins, which is absurd. I don't feel like they should cost that much, but again, what do I know? But I'm pleased with how it's come out so far. Look, you got Rapunzel over here. Love her. And then we just go to the Curious Labyrinth where I live. No! I knew I shouldn't have fucking done that. I'm stupid for that. I should have just... Because it goes everywhere and then you can't possibly get them all. Yeah, I don't know where the other ones went. Move, you bitch! See, this is what I'm talking about. Always in the fucking way. Yeah, I don't know. Whatever. Alright, so we're gonna just kind of go to my house real quick and drop off some stuff. I actually really like this castle. This is my favorite. I had the Lady Tremaine house for a little while, and I really liked that. But I've been wanting this for some time, and it just fits so perfectly in this area. So I had to get it. Now this is my house, because I'm the Queen of Hearts. Like the good Queen of Hearts, like, you know, before she was miserable. Take that out of there. Alright. As you can see, this is like my material slash like craft room. I actually really like how decorated this is now. Pretty pleased with myself. Can I put more onyx? I can put more onyx in here. That's great news. Alright, so we are nearly an hour into the stream. I'll probably only stream for about an hour tonight, just because I do have some other work I have to catch up on. I have photos to edit, and then I have other footage to kind of go through for next week's vlog that we are sorting. So I kind of want to get a little bit of a head start on that, and especially since I am streaming tomorrow for Terror Tuesday, which is a new thing that we are doing. So now instead of Fright Fridays, we do Terror Tuesdays, and it is now Free Fridays, where we stream free community games. So if you would like to join on Friday to play, you are more than welcome. Anybody can join. Just a way to kind of like, you know, interact with the community. The hell was that? Z, thank you for the resub. Really appreciate it. Let me give you a shout out. You guys definitely check out Z. They stream as well. Drop them a follow. Check them out next time they are live. Did you say tarot? Did I say tarot? Did I say tarot? Terror Tuesday. I was like, wait a minute, did I say tarot? Anyway, yes, Terror Tuesday, not tarot, like tarot cards, tarot. Oh, I misheard. No, you're good. I have to enunciate. My mouth doesn't work when it's supposed to sometimes, so thank you for, correcting that, or allowing me to correct that. But yes, Terror Tuesday instead of Fright Friday. Horror games. So, horror games on Tuesday. Terror Tuesday, not Tarot Tuesday. I am not doing tarot card readings on Tuesday. And thanks for the shout out. No problem. Anytime. We love you over here, Z. How is everything? Hope all is well. We are just kind of doing some Dreamlight Valley. Like I said, I'm probably only going to stream for an hour tonight because I do have some things to do, and busy week ahead. I am streaming today, tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday this week, and then probably every week after that. So 4 days a week. I think an hour stream today is enough of me for you lovely people. I know I can only be handled in small doses. So I try not to overstay my welcome. Alright, so let's drop this stuff off. I have some stuff that I should have dropped off at the farmer's market. Oh, it's raining. It's going just the same teaching business. Same old teaching business. Not teaching business, but same old teaching business. I was gonna say, you switched your MO, huh? You're teaching business now. But no, I'm just teaching business. I gotcha. The business of teaching. Sounds like fun. Not really. I don't think I could. I don't think I could teach children. I don't usually like other people's kids. To be quite honest, like nothing. Don't get me wrong. I like kids, but not everybody parents their children. I think we've had this conversation before, but not everybody parents their children correctly, and some kids just get on my fucking nerves, man. It's like, man, you could benefit from a good kick in the ass once in a while. Sorry to say it like that, but like, you know, it's just kind of true. Like the whole soft parenting, or what do they call it? Gentle parenting. It's like, man, don't get me wrong. I've never had to fucking slug my kid, but I mean, some kids need a good fucking punch in the head. Not punch in the head. I shouldn't say that. That's mean. That's above and beyond. But, you know, some kids, like, really just need to be smacked around a little because, you know, they're just... Gentle parenting does not work for everybody. Thankfully, I mostly have decent young adults, but yeah, no, I've taught middle schoolers before, and no thanks. That's what I'm saying! Like, again, like, I don't know. Me and Kyle have this talk fairly often, and it's like... Yeah, I get, like, there's a difference between discipline and, like, straight-up abuse. Like, there's nothing wrong with giving a kid, like, you know, a smack on the ass when, like, they did something, like, really, really bad. Especially if they're not, like, what's the word? Responding to, like, gentle parenting or, like, responding to reason. Like, some kids really just need to be smacked. I've seen some kids where I'm just like, man, like, you don't fear authority at all. Like, you need to be smacked around a little bit. And then there's other kids that just, like, they get it. They're like, okay, like, you know, they respond to gentle parenting. So it depends, you know, it depends on the kid. I will say that, but, like, probably gonna get canceled for fucking saying this, but... I don't care. It's my own my own opinion, you know? It's my own opinion. I've never had to smack my kid around because my kid responds to fucking reason. But some kids, like, oof. It's like, your gentle parenting isn't fucking working. And then, like, the rest of the world has to deal with the fucking adult you raised, and it's just atrocious. Hey, even some adults need to be smacked around from time to time. They just don't get it. It's like, where did you get your fucking brains, man? Anyway, rant over. I'm gonna end up getting canceled. Actually, it's funny. Kyle and I were talking about that too. We were talking about, like, because, you know, there's, like, the whole cancel culture thing. And it's like, man, like, you really can't get canceled unless, like, you let yourself get canceled. Like, if you can sit there and just deal with the hate you're getting online of people just, like, trashing your name and just kind of like, oh, everybody, like, you know, cancel this person. Like, you don't let yourself be canceled. Like, if you don't just fall into the abyss of just, like, where you're not, like, streaming or posting or whatever the fuck, like, you ain't getting canceled. Like, there's so many people that, others have been trying to get canceled for years, and they're just kind of like, I'm not going anywhere. Like, I'll sit there and deal with the hate, and it's like, it's been like 4 years that he's still not being canceled, but there's still comments of, cancel this person. And I shouldn't laugh, because there are some people that really should be canceled and, like, just should fall into the abyss, but it's just kind of like, the truth of the matter is if, like, if you could tolerate the hate, like, and you just keep posting and just, like, you're not getting canceled. A lot of folks let media parent their kids too, and that's the whole can of worms. I agree. Kyle and I were also talking about that too. Unfortunately, that's the way it is. It's like people stick an iPad or, like, a phone in front of their kid, and it's like, I don't want to deal with, I can't be bothered with being parented. I have my own problems. And it's like, well, I mean, if you're that kind of person, you probably shouldn't have had kids to begin with. Like, part of having kids is putting their well-being, their needs, their, you know, like, development before your needs. So if you can't do that for, like, the next 18 years at the very least, like, you probably shouldn't have kids. And we've also talked about like why people have kids, because Kyle's, you know, never wanted children, and obviously like I have my one kid who's nearly an adult at this point, so for him it's like, you know, if I had a younger kid, he probably would not have been interested in like dating me, which is understandable. Like, I commend him for saying that, but like he loves my daughter like his own daughter at this point, but that's because she's already nearly grown and she was parented well enough to where she's not a shithead. Like, you know, she's not disrespectful, like, you know, so it's, if I had raised a shithead kid, he probably wouldn't have been, you know, interested in dating me, because it's like, all right, you obviously don't parent correctly. But yeah, so I mean, it's, the point that I'm getting here is people have kids for the wrong reasons. It's usually like social pressure, or, you know, family is, you know, parents are like, oh, when are you giving me a grandkid? And they're usually pressured into having children that they really don't want to have, or they think that they're supposed to have, or they have them for the fact that I want somebody that's going to take care of me in my old age. And I'm sorry, those are all piss poor reasons to have children. You have children because you want to have children. And you want to raise a little human that will hopefully influence a better world and to be kind to others. And a lot of people miss that mark when it comes to parenting. Obviously, I had my daughter very young, so my thoughts have changed on having kids and parenting. But I mean, I had my one, and over time I was kind of like, yeah, I don't really want any more. One is enough for me, because I realized how hard parenting actually is, and the kind of world I was raising a child in. So Kyle and I kind of ended up just luckily just kind of aligning in terms of just me not wanting to have any more kids, and him just kind of being like, well, she's nearly an adult and she's a great kid. So sometimes it just kind of works out like that. But it's, yeah, I mean, that's kind of our take on parenting and children, I guess. Oh, yeah, cancellation has always meant just getting popular with a different crowd. Yeah, that's a really weird way to think about it, but that's true. Like, I never really thought about it that way. It was always more like, oh, everybody hates this person, but they're still just doing their thing. Most of their comments are very, like, hate-driven, but it's like, you know, at the end of the day, they're still watching it. So you're still helping this person succeed by watching the video, commenting on the video, even if it's negative. That's something that's always like been baffling to me that people haven't put together. It's like, you hate this person so much and you want them gone, and you're trying to run a whole hate campaign, whether they deserve it or not, on this person. But at the end of the day, you're legitimately helping them succeed. The algorithm is pushing them because you are watching their video, sharing their video, and commenting on their video. It doesn't matter if it's in a negative light. You're still interacting with their content, and that is pushing their content to other people who may like their content or may not like their content. But it's like a vicious cycle. So it's always been funny to me how like cancel culture like works. And like I said, you can't really be canceled if you don't like allow yourself to be canceled. Like if you keep posting, like unless YouTube itself or like Twitch itself or any other streaming service itself takes you off that platform because you're violating their terms, you really can't be canceled. Like you're just gonna kind of keep succeeding. And it's like kind of crazy how that happens, but that's kind of the reality of it. So I think people often think that they are doing something by commenting negatively or like getting their friends to, you know, kind of join in this smear campaign, but it's like you're kind of helping the person just get further. Again, my 2 cents of logic. Unpopular opinion, I suppose you could say. I don't have enough in my inventory to... Oh, look at little Stitch! Fucking love him. Go away, Ariel. Why are you at my house? Get out of here. Get out of here. Wave on your own time. I want to listen to Stitch play his little banjo. or ukulele. I don't know. Is that actually like, maybe it's a guitar and it's just like stitch size. Alright, so we are about the hour mark here. I don't really know what else to do, honestly. I would have to level up Sally. I could decorate, but in all honesty, like I said, I do kind of have some stuff to do. So, with that being said, I do appreciate you guys for watching and listening to my, I don't want to say drunk rant, because I'm not drunk, but tipsy rant of, like, children and cancel culture. But, yeah, anyway, whatever. Next time I'll be live is tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, where we are streaming. What are we streaming tomorrow? Still Wakes the Deep. So I've streamed it, I think, once or twice before. So we're going to kind of pick that back up and stream that for Terror Tuesday tomorrow. This is our first Terror Tuesday. Usually it's Friday, for those of you who may know or may not know. I guess it doesn't really matter. Anyway, Terror Tuesday, horror games every Tuesday night from now on. And then Fright Friday is now going to be Free Friday. So, free community games. So, Twitch schedule is always updated, so you could always see what I'm streaming and when. And as always, thank you guys for watching. Stay healthy, stay safe, and stay tuned into the future of entertainment, mattarcher.com.